Baugh and Willie Kuykendall. And now here's your blue team. They'll be the home team tonight. In jersey number order, number 3, Parker Jones. Number 5, Caleb King. Number 11, Drew Altum. Number 21, Aiden Ingram Narks. Number 23, Dylan Cyber. Number 25, Luke Adams. Number 29, Chai Kramer. Number 32, Ross Haney. Number 37, Dallas Meyer. Number 44, Warren Hall. Number 55, Riley Easterling. Number 70, Davis Turner. Number 76, Matt Smith. Number 81, Cage Adams. And number 92, Keegan Ware. The blue coaches, Carol McFerrin, Russell Hill, and Tony Hall. 5th and 6th grade, blue and gray. Let's play some football. Orthodontics is proud to be a sponsor of Kiwanis Kids State Football. Orthodontics, based in Springdale, located just about 3 miles from where we are at the stadium tonight. They offer the latest technology and orthodontic treatment in a fun and professional environment. All insurances are accepted. And as a proud sponsor of Kiwanis Kids State Football, they're offering a $500.
Well, here we go for tonight's final game. 5th and 6th grade, blue versus the red. I'm sorry, blue versus the gray.
These will be our other 2 5th and 6th grade teams, so we'll get to see the rest of the players that will be the future of Springdale football and HAR-BER football.
I think we're ready to go. It's the blue team on the other side of the field. What's going on over there?
We're going to utilize both sidelines for this game. This is even more official.
1st and 10 from the 35. Gray takes a snap and shotgun, fakes the pitch to the left. He's going to keep it around the right, and he's brought down immediately. Looks like about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, just took his feet out from under him. Speaking of sideline utilization, it's hard to utilize sidelines when you have 3 subs. These small teams make for very conditioned players.
Very much so. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Look at the hustle on the Gray offense. Gray team comes to the ball. Shotgun formation. Going to hand off around the left-hand side. If he's got the legs, he can probably – he's brought down and then fumbles the ball. They're going to recover it back. That's another – looks like a 6 or 7-yard loss.
These running backs for the Gray team really have some great speed, but the containment for the Blues is just too much for them to get around the edge.
19:05 on the first half. It's 13 in a bus ride. Or excuse me, 3rd down in a bus ride.
And not a cheap one either.
I think we just see some first game jitters here.
That's true. As far as play calling goes here, we might get to see if Gray's quarterback's got an arm on him.
3rd down. Quarterback comes to the line of scrimmage. He's in shotgun. Twin setback. Dwayne spit to the left. He's going to keep it around the left-hand side again, and he's met by the defensive end. That's a 3-yard loss.
There's number 23 in there on the tackle, Dylan Sieber. We will most likely see a punt out of the Gray team here. I'd be shocked if they went for it.
4th down and a long way.
It does look like the Gray team is going to go for it here. Not sure that I agree with the call, but we'll see what they can materialize
They're
from
going
this.
to take the snap on the 20-yard line. Quarterback under center. He's going to keep. He's going to roll the right, and he's met for another loss.
And the defensive end on the blue team drops the quarterback on the naked bootleg.
So he's down to the 11-yard line. Looks like the blue team's going to get the ball inside the red zone.
That's shocking. The gray team ran a naked bootleg on third down when the ends have been containing very well this entire series.
Third down and a commuter flight. 17:26 on the clock. Blue team's in prime position to score. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12.
And down goes Blues offense.
Quarterback under center. Offense set. Takes a snap. Hands it up the middle to the big guy. He's going to go all the way down to the 3.
He's going to chug all the way down to the 3-yard line. Nobody was going to take him down. And sometimes if you have a bad angle as a defender, all you can do is hold on and hope you're not the caboose on the end of that train chugging into the end zone.
Blue offense comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback sets under center. They're just going to drive it straight at him. Touchdown for the blue team right over the right guard. Warren Hall on the carry.
Yeah, once he gets a full head of steam, he looks like he's going to be very difficult to take down tonight.
$15:56 left on the clock. Two-point conversion coming up. I don't know that I wouldn't just line up and run the exact same play I did.
Yeah, I'd keep running at him until they prove to me that they can stop that guy.
Looks like that's what's going to happen here. Got split left, split right. They're going to keep it around the right-hand side, and he's getting wrapped up, and he's denied the two-point conversion.
Yeah, whereas if you looked inside, that fullback had a lane right into the end zone. They could just keep running that play right now as the defense is not equipped to handle it.
So Blue strikes first tonight, 6 points on the board, 15:17 left on the clock. Gray team's going to get the ball, the 35-yard line.
And I don't think we'll get a really good look at Blues offense until this next series when they have to drive more than 15 yards to score a touchdown.
Yeah, not a great field position for Gray to defend against.
Absolutely not. It's very difficult to start the possession inside the red zone. Gary's going to take a little bit of extra time here to make sure they get this right. It's an important series for them as they're going to try to tie it up and hopefully take the lead.
Gray hustles to the line of scrimmage. We have a dead T offense formation. Quarterback takes the snap. He had a shotgun, splits to the right. Great containment from the blue defensive end, and he's going to be dropped for probably just a little bit over a 3-yard gain.
And you saw the end come upfield and contain there. And great containment doesn't always mean that you make the tackle. It just slows the guy down enough and turns it back inside that you get help from the interior of your defense, which is exactly what happened right there. Great flow from the inside and dropped him for just a 1-yard gain, which is very good for this defense.
13:55 on the clock. Great team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Ball sets just over the 35-yard line. Quarterback and shotgun's going to keep it. He's going to run around the left side. He's not getting any help at all from the blocking. And he's going to be dropped for a loss. Looks like a 5-yard loss.
And that was number 81, Cage Adams, on the drop there. That's a phenomenal play. Great job on the form wrapping up and making sure that ball carrier didn't go anywhere.
So are we having trouble executing on offense on the great team or just great defense?
You know, it's a little bit hard to tell. We'll get a better, clearer picture as this game goes on, but the Blues schemed very well for this offense. The gray team tries to use the speed to hit the perimeters, but they're just containing so well that they're not getting anywhere on the edge.
Third down, about 15 to go for the first. Ball sets back past the 30-yard line. Quarterback's going to take the snap. He's got a little bit of room. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to get brought down back at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down and about 15 yards. Are we going to punt this time?
I think we have to here, but I think even that play right there was a prime example of a running back having to break 3 tackles before he even turned a corner. Clearly, the side-to-side motion is not working well for the gray team, and they need to try something else because if a running back has to break 3 tackles, it's not good. You're doing something wrong.
12:31 on the clock. Gray team does punt back to the blue team. They're going to get the ball on the 40-yard line. Blue team does lead 6-0.
Big series for Gray's defense here. They need to keep blue off the scoreboard if they're going to keep a game.
Blue team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. We have a split left, split right. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap, hands it to the fullback right over the right-hand guard.
Fullback's got space.
Great open field tackle by the safety.
Safety there dropped his pad level and just took one for the team. Made sure he wrapped up and make sure the fullback didn't keep going down the field. Great sacrifice on that tackle there.
It's a great 20-yard run by Blue. Going to give them the ball about the 37-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for them. 11:25 on the clock. Blue clears the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage, quarterback under center, same formation. Hands off misdirection to the veer to the left-hand side to the halfback. Halfback wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and is going to drag him for about another yard.
Everybody just stopped on that play. The referees were waiting for him to either break the tackle or somebody to come and finish it, but everybody just stood around and waited.
It's going to bring up second down and about 8. 10:44 on the clock.
Starting to see a little more signs of life out of Gray's defense here, too. It's really promising for them moving forward. If they can keep this up and really hem up the Blues offense, they're not going to have a bad time.
Blue taking a little extra time in the huddle. Breaks, comes to the line of scrimmage. Got a split back, pro set. Quarterback under center. Brings the man in motion from the right-hand side. Going to pitch the halfback around the right-hand side, met immediately, and he strong arms him all the way to the 1st down.
Warren Hall is throwing some absolutely nasty stiff arms and runs very hard. He has no quit in him. He will drag people as long as it takes.
Great effort. Gets the 1st down for the blue team. The ball sets on the 27-yard line. 9:49 on the clock. Blue team getting ready to strike again, Blake.
Yeah, and part of the reason that makes Warren Hall such an effective running back is his pad level when he runs. Even while he's dragging people, his shoulder pads are down, they're low, and he's driving his knees and making sure that he never stops moving his feet.
Blue team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Same pro set, split left, split right. Brings the left in motion. Going to pitch to the left-hand side. Sweeps around the left-hand side. He's hit by the defensive end. He's got some daylight. Does he have enough leg to get to? And he does score around the left-hand side. Great touchdown by Adams.
Yeah, and Adams threw a great stiff arm there as he turned the corner. And as soon as he broke that tackle, it was nothing but smooth sailing all the way down the field.
Blue team strikes again, puts 12 on the board. 8:54 on the clock. They huddle for the 2-point conversion. Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback sets under center. Split left, split right. Another veer to the left. Looks like he's got enough, and he's in. Great 2-point conversion, Blake.
Absolutely. Blues showing that they know how to execute, and they're actually getting better as the game goes on, which is a sign of good coaching.
8 minutes, 13 seconds left on the clock. Blue, 14, Gray, 0. I think Gray struggling a little bit offensively to put some plays together.
Yep, they are. They have a lot of promise, though. It looks like if they get a few things right, they fix a few things in their execution, they're going to start competing. But they have a few more steps before they actually turn the corner and get there. It'll be really big for them if they can put some points on the board this drive. They have 7 minutes to do so. They got plenty of time. It'd be really good for morale going into the second half for them.
So Gray breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Looks like Robinson maybe at the nope. Takes the snap under center, throws the ball incomplete to the 40.
Threw it just behind his receiver, number 27, Sutton Ree.
Brings up second down and 10. Looks like blue team maybe decided to, gray team decided to abandon the run for now and get them to respect the pass.
Yeah, it's a good way for them to get pressure off of their run game. If they can get maybe the linebackers to back up a little bit and the safeties not to crash down on the run, they might have some room inside.
Gray team comes to the line of scrimmage, takes a snap and shotgun, rolls around to the left. Looks like he's going to keep it for a sweep. He clicks off about 8 yards. He's going to be 3rd and 2.
And just like in that right there, Cage Adams was in a great place to make that play, but the fact that he didn't know whether the quarterback was going to throw or pass, he had to respect both, and the quarterback ended up getting an extra 7 yards out of it.
So it's going to be 3rd and 2.5, 3 yards. 6:13 on the clock. Blue still ahead, 14-0. Looks like Gray's they're getting their legs under them now.
Yeah, it's just looking really good. If they can continue this execution, there's a really good chance they can put points on the board.
Twin split left, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the snap, and he's met immediately in the backfield by the blue defense.
Yep, swallowed up by 2 of the defensive linemen, and one of the linebackers came in and finished the job just like he was supposed to.
5:41 on the clock as it continues to click down. 4th down and about 5. Coach Holler's in the play. Great team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we're going to be under center for this play. Twin back, double split to the left, quarterback naked bootleg to the right, and does not get around the defensive end. Great containment from the blue defense.
Yeah, and that was number 32, Ross Haney on the tackle there. Great containment out of these defensive ends. Gray hasn't shown any promise other than hoping for broken tackles of getting out of this.
4:46 on the clock. Blue's going to get the ball on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Looks like they're getting a little bit tired.
Yeah, a little bit. You can see a few of the guys starting to wear down a little bit.
It's like Gray's got 12 on the field. Here comes their 12th man off. 4:11 on the clock.
Back on and back off. We'll figure it out.
Blue takes a snap, pitches to the right-hand side. He's got some moves. He's pushing forward. It looks like he's going to pick up 20 yards on that first down.
It takes several guys to bring him down. It doesn't look like you're going to do it with just one. He's an absolutely fantastic, well-rounded running back. Shows great speed, great pad level. He's going to be one to watch in the future.
3:40 on the clock. Blue gets in the red zone. On the ball sits on the 15-yard line. Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage, quarterback under center. Hands it off up the middle to the fullback. Fullback full head of speed and doesn't even slow down. It's touchdown Blue.
Yeah, it was Cage Adams on the touchdown there. Another great stiff arm from him.
3:04 on the clock. Blue strikes again, gets 20 points now.
That stiff arm he just threw looked like the Heisman Trophy.
Blue breaks the huddle for the 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback sets under center. I formation, twin split to the right, single to the left. Quarterback drops back, looks like he's got a man open. An incomplete pass to the end zone. They were both wide open.
Threw it just behind his receiver there.
That's going to lock the Blue at 20. Gray 0 with 2:16 left in the half.
We're seeing a very similar dynamic to we had the first game here. We're seeing a team really come out and thoroughly dominating the first half, and another team that's kind of slow to respond. The difference is going to be in the second half, where we see if Gray did what the red team could not, and really pick it up and fix what's not going right for them.
Clock stops at 1:59. Gray team comes to the sideline. Looks like we're going to get the chalkboard out and strategize.
Well, we don't use chalkboards anymore. They're called dry erase boards. I know it's been a while since you've been in school, but they will draw up a play.
Gray team finally comes onto the field. They're going to skip the huddle, go straight to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in shotgun formation, twin split to the left, takes the snap, rolls to the left, throws over the middle, and is intercepted by the Blue. He's
Another
going,
knockdown block.
Great return on the Oski.
The Oski, for the uninitiated, is an interception. That was number 44, Warren Hall, in that interception. Got to show off some of his running back skills while playing defense.
1:33 on the clock. Blue's going to get the balls. Look like it's just inside the 30-yard line.
Blue team's going to look to put some points on here with a minute left before halftime.
Just inside a minute. Quarterback under center. Hands up to the fullback, right up the middle again.
He's got a seam.
Stiff arms, breaks a tackle in for the touchdown. Blue, just with 45 seconds on the clock, Blue strikes again.
Stiff arm, broken tackle. Somebody get this kid an ice cream cone.
Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage for the 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback under center, I formation, twin split to the right, single to the left. Looks like we got a false start.
Got a substitution on the Blue team. Getting the right personnel in for this little extra yardage that they have to cover.
Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Pro set, quarterback under center, split to the right, twin, single to the left. Looks like we're going to fake a sweep to the left. Quarterback naked, bootlegs to the right, and fights off the defender.
You got a flag down. Looks like it was something, face mask on the defense.
So we'll be half the distance to the goal and another attempt for the blue team.
This is the longest two-point conversion series I have ever seen. Almost back to the original spot for the two-point conversion try.
Ball sits about the 4-yard line. Quarterback sets under center. Pro set, twin split to the right. Takes a snap. Same exact play, same exact tackle.
Without the face mask this time, so this one's going to stand.
That locks the blue at 26 points. Gray's 0 still. 43 seconds left to go in the half. Gray's got to come out fighting.
They do. It'll be interesting to see how they decide to take this into halftime, if they'll just try to burn the clock and start anew, or if they're going to try to put some points on the board before they get out of here for a break. They are not wasting any time running up to the football.
Gray team breaks the huddle, sprints to the football, 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. 43 on the clock. Quarterbacks in shotgun formation. Twin split to the left, takes the snap, rolls to the left. Looks like he's going to try to throw it, but gets sacked just before that for a 3-yard loss.
And he is sacked by number 81, Cage Adams. Great containment by the defensive players on the blue team. They know exactly what they're supposed to do, and they're executing very well.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 13. Ball's going to set just outside the 30. Clock down to 10 seconds. May get one more playoff.
If they hurry, 5 seconds. 2.
Takes the snap. Quarterback rolls, throws. Completed, but not enough as the clock expires for the halftime. Blue team 26, gray team 0.
Pediatric Dental Associates and Orthodontics would like to remind you your mouth guards are important for all sporting activities. Pediatric Dental is located in Fayetteville, and a new location will soon be opening in Bentonville. Visit their website at smilesarewile.com. Pediatric Dental Associates is a proud supporter of Kids Day football. Your attention down on the field. Your last opportunity to be entertained tonight by the 2015 Kids Day cheerleaders. First of all, ladies, before you perform, we do want once again to thank the Spirit Group members from Springdale High School and Springdale HAR-BER High School who helped out with the cheer team this year. Our special thanks to you, ladies. Your music is playing in 3, 2, 1.
There's a fresh breeze headed down the beach, saving me from the heat. A new beginning on a wave of endless possibility. I'm making my own destiny. I'm making my own destiny. Dancing in a house, shaking and shouting, overflowing like a soda fountain, moving and grooving, everything's new. And I take your hand and I dance with you.
full-service advertising, marketing, and public relations company that provides quality, creative ideas and services that deliver powerful results for our clients. We work with small, medium, large, retail, commercial, and industrial clients on local, regional, and national campaigns. We turnkey successful promotions, including TV, radio, print, magazine, outdoor, direct mail, website, internet, and social media. Our award-winning staff of professionals are creative thinkers, ready to come up with solutions that bring our clients much success and increase sales. We also provide over 300,000 different promotional items that you can put your logo or information on. Call us today so we can create something memorable and effective for you and your business.
And we are all set for the second half of the 5th and 6th grade blue and gray.
Sounds like a Civil War battle.
Wrong color blue for that, but we'll roll with it.
Blue 26, gray 0. Hopefully the gray came out of the halftime with a new strategy.
Yeah, a renewed perspective. They really need it coming into this game. They need a big stop on defense here. The blue's going to make this one ugly.
First possession in the second half to blue.
Blue
First
breaks
and
the
10
huddle,
from
comes to
their
the
own.
line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to set in under center. Ball starts off at the 35-yard line. They're going to hand it right up the gut. And the fullback running 35 yards. I guess that's 25 yards, just crossed the 40.
It's got to be those pink sleeves. He's like a Power Ranger out there. That was Dallas Meyer on the carry. Dallas, the Power Ranger Meyer.
First and 10 from the 40.
Blue gets set.
Quarterback under center. First and 10. Takes a snap, hands off to the right-hand side. Wide open. It's a foot race. Cross the 25 to the 20. Switches gears, goes to the 10, crosses the 5, and down at the 4. Looks like Dylan, number 23 on the carry. Dylan Cyber.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And blue is once again imposing their will here. It's gray really needs a goal line stand here to keep themselves in the game.
First down and on the 4-yard line. Blue sets under center, takes the snap, hands it, keeps it, and he's going to score.
And with each score, this game is getting ugly. The big thing for gray here is trying to conserve some momentum before they go into their game tomorrow night.
32 points on the board for the blue team. Strikes again right after half. Blue breaks the huddle. 2-point conversion attempt. Lines up underneath the center, takes a snap. Looks like he's going to throw across the middle and intercepted by the gray. Cannot advance that, but is not going to get the 2-point conversion. That locks the blue at 32 points. "17 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock. Gray's going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. It's time for some plays and some touchdowns.
Yeah, Gray really needs to get on the board here. I think at this point, Grays really should focus on conserving momentum and trying to get something going and focus on what they're doing right so they can focus on their game tomorrow.
Dead T formation, quarterback at shotgun, takes the snap, rolls to the left, at a moving wall of blockers, and that's defense levels, decleats him for a loss of about 3 yards.
He's going to have trouble finding his huddle after that hit.
16:20 on the clock. Big hit from the blue defense.
His teammates helping him back. The huddle's this way.
So it's going to be second and about 13. Ball sits on the 33-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Not sure what kind of formation that is. Quarterback in shotgun, fakes the pitch to the left, keeps it around to the right, and gets shut down right at the line of scrimmage.
He's swallowed up by a secondary player and a linebacker there.
It's going to bring up third down at about 12. 15:23 on the clock.
Clock rolls down to 15 minutes.
Quarterback under center, takes the snap, hands the dive off, and smashed. As soon as he hit the secondary, he got leveled.
And the Power Ranger has come to play again.
14:46 on the clock. It's fourth down, fourth and looks like 9.
That'll be right. We very likely will see a punt from the Gray team here.
Ball sits about the 37-yard line. Gray breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center, looks around, takes a snap, hands off to the dive, and shut down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Defense doing a great job of pursuing.
And that's going to give the ball back to a very effective Blue offense in Gray territory.
Blue gets the ball back on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. With 13:52 left on the clock.
And with the team sizes as they are, I think it's very important for Blue here not to push their luck too much and really save their players for the championship game tomorrow. They're going to need all the fresh legs they can get. Blue taking a little bit of time in the huddle, make sure they get the play call right.
Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage with 13:09 on the clock. It's like an I formation with a slot back. He drops back, takes the snap from under center, hands off, misdirection, fumbles the handoff, and they're going to be back for second down and a loss of about 3 yards.
And that's the one thing Blue can't start doing. They can't start getting sloppy because they have the lead. They really have to focus on their handoffs, make sure that they get the little things right because that's going to be a very big deal going into their next game.
Clock clicks down to 2:40. Blue taking their time in the huddle. It's 32-0 Blue.
You know that quarterback's in that huddle making sure his running back knows to grab the handoff.
Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Same formation, under center, takes the snap, hands it off on the right-hand side and drop down on the line of scrimmage. No yards.
A couple great players in there on the tackle. Great job making sure he didn't have anywhere to go.
Third down, 13 to go. Ball sits just outside the 40-yard line. Blue team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Twin pro setback, motion from the right. Quarterback under center, takes the snap, pitches to the right-hand side. Defensive end, great job for the loss, containing that sweep to the right.
He is pumped, and all of his teammates are for him, too. That's something you want to see, guys who aren't giving up, who are still playing with everything they got. They only got 2 games out here, and they have to make the most of it.
Blue team in a rare 4th and 15 position. 10:50 on the clock. I almost feel a little bit like Blues being a little conservative.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, they can obviously do that, but they don't need to get sloppy like I was saying earlier.
Blue takes a snap, hands off up the middle, and he's met just about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. Gray's going to get the ball back on the 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I mean, plays like that are okay for Blue right now. As long as they're burning clock, they're being good sports about it and not trying to run up the score on the Gray team.
Gray breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the 42, 1st and 10, 9:50 on the clock. Looks like we're in shotgun formation. Blue doing a little substituting. They've only got about 15, 16 players to choose from. Shotgun formation, keeps to the left, sweeps up, and he's going to squeak for about 2 yards.
Good forward lean there to make sure you could at least get a couple yards out of that sweep.
It's going to be 2nd down, 8 to go. Ball sits on the 43.5. Quarterback takes the snap, bootlegs to the right. He's got open field and some legs. He could turn it up, and he gets tackled out of bounds for a 15-yard gain.
That is Hayes Robinson on the carry.
He did a great job of getting outside of the defensive end.
He was dragged out of bounds just at the 40-yard line. Did that make that the 38?
38-yard line, 8:31 on the clock. Gray might have found a little bit of a slot here for some scoring.
Yeah, find a little bit of a spark. Find something that they can work with. Find guys that they can rely on.
1st and 10. Blue breaks the huddle. Gray breaks the huddle. Comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback lines up some players. Takes the snap under center. Fumbles the snap. And Gray recovers for about a 7-yard loss. Ball's going to be set for 2nd down on the 45-yard line.
And that's just a total momentum killer, too. The last thing you want after a big play is to make a mistake like coughing up the football and giving the defense a chance to recover it.
7 minutes, 46 seconds on the clock. 32-0 Blue. Gray team's got to string some yards together here.
Yep, they need another run like they had. If they could get somebody with some speed to turn a corner or find a seam in that defensive line, there's a good chance he could take it for a touchdown.
Gray team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage, got a dead tee offense, shotgun formation, takes the snap, rotates to the left. He's pursued, and he's going deeper and deeper the wrong direction. He's going to be brought down for a loss of about 17 yards.
It is a long way to those 1st down sticks.
So it's going to be third down and a commuter flight.
You might have to catch a connecting flight to make this stick.
6:54 on the clock. Just when we thought Gray was putting some plays together, they break off 17 in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you'll hear as a ball carrier is you never run backwards. You know, you always want to get north and south on the field. He just ran backwards that time.
Yep. 6:29 on the clock. Gray team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in shotgun formation. He's going to come to the right, and he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th down and a lot.
And they're going to go ahead and elect a punt here.
Smart decision. 6 minutes left on the clock. They're going to give the blue team another opportunity at scoring.
And look for blue here to really run up the middle, play very conservative, not too aggressive, so that they can really stretch the time they have left on this clock, try to save some of their players for tomorrow night's game.
Blue team breaks the huddle, has the ball 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Quarterback under center. Looks like an I formation, slot to the right. Hands off to the halfback around the right-hand side. He has a seam there and gets the 1st down and a little extra.
Nice little 15-yard scamper there.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
And blue is going to go ahead and milk this clock. We're going to huddle up, make sure they get the play call in. Everybody gets their assignments.
Blue 32, gray 0, 4:49 on the clock. 4:49 on the game. 1st and 10, balls on the 40. Blue breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap under center. Misdirection in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be dropped down for about a 2-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd down.
A little confusion there on who was supposed to take that handoff. They both wanted it and both held on to it and took it all the way to the ground.
2nd down and about 13. Ball sits about the 36, 37-yard line.
Clock ticks down to 4 minutes.
Blue team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have a pro set with the slot to the right. Quarterback under center. Motion from the left, comes back to the center. Pitches to the halfback to the go around the left side, and he's brought down for about a 2-yard gain.
Great tackle running in there, wrapping up his legs and keeping him from getting about 5 or 6 extra yards on that.
So it's going to be 3rd down. Well, looks like he did not get a very good spot, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 11 or 12. 3:24 on the clock.
You really see blue wanting to huddle up every time they take a play and really take the time to burn clock.
Quarterback under center. Takes a snap. Keeps it around the right-hand side. Finds a seam. Gets a couple extra yards. Looks like he's going to get about 7 yards on that carry.
And that'll make it 4th and about 3 yards for the blue offense here.
4th down, 2:50 on the clock.
Really no reason for blue to punt here. They can go ahead and try for the 1st down and try to put this game away.
Yeah, very safe position for the blue team. Run the ball, kill the clock, and put the confidence back in their defense.
Yeah, and they're right in the middle of the field, and their defense has been playing exceptionally well.
Quarterback under center, takes a snap, hands off up the middle for the dive. Has enough for a 1st down and a little extra.
And number 37, Dallas Meyer there on the carry.
Meyer having a big game tonight. 2 minutes on the clock. 1st and 10, ball sits on the 46-yard line. Blue team doing a great job executing.
Yes, they are, and they're going to keep doing that to burn clock. Handoff, tackle, handoff, tackle.
Quarterback takes a snap, hands it to the fullback around the right-hand side. He's going to get a few yards there. Looks like about 5 on the carry for 2nd and 5.
And the big thing there was that he took the hit and stayed in bounds. Clock continues to run. The blue team gets that much closer to a shutout victory.
Yeah, notice on these 5th and 6th graders, the running backs do a great job of staying north and south.
That and there's a lot more football knowledge than you have at the younger ages. You have guys that know to stay in bounds when you're trying to burn clock, and guys that can call plays in their own huddles. And it's really interesting to see the development as these guys get older.
2nd down and 4.5. Blue team breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it around the right-hand side. He's not going to take a chance on a handoff. Breaks it open. Looks like he's going to go. He could go all the way. They're having trouble taking him down. He's crossing the 20, across the 15. There's a surge across the 10, and he's down to the 8.
He had an entourage take him down to the 10-yard line. It just kept pushing the pile.
Like a kids' day party for about 25 yards.
Yeah, but only one team was enjoying that party.
34 seconds on the clock. Blue just inside the 10-yard line. 1st down.
These blue ball carriers are really fighting. They're not giving up. They're not getting tackled easily. They're really showing their drive and their ability to run the football by not giving up.
Clock clicks down to 13 seconds. They're still in the huddle. Do you think we're going to see another play?
I doubt we will. They might break and line up on the ball, but they're not going to have time to finish this out.
No, great class by the blue coaches and the blue team. Maintains the huddle to end the game. Blue team 32, gray team 0.